My name is Ojuang Odero. I'm joined by one of the most celebrated Rutos Diehard in Kenya from Nyanza region, Raila Amolo Odinga's bedroom. Welcome to this particular segment. Can you introduce yourself?
Thank you, the Bari TV, Kenya.
Yes.
By the name Prof. Kotonde, the incoming senator, Homa Bay County, who will be replacing the one man sleeping and yawning in the slumberlands of the Lake region, Chino Kajuang.
So are you sure you can replace Moses Kajwang because he has been unbeatable for 2 times?
I'm very cocksure that given time,
Yes.
we will automatically marshal youths across the Homa Bay County
Okay.
under the leadership of UDA, and we will automatically trump this gentleman by the name Chino Kajuang.
Okay, so away from Homa Bay politics, I want us to divulge much into the national politics. So the leader of the EFA from South Africa, that is Julius Malema, is in the country, and he was launching the Pan-African Institute at the Kenya University, and he attacked President William Samoei Ruto. In fact, he said he can't locate President William Samoei Ruto. What can you say about that as Ruto's diet?
First and foremost, I want to tell Malema the following stuffs. Malema, you are not a Kenyan. Malema, you are not an East African resident. Malema, you are a South African citizen. You must know that in the very country you are in, this is a democratic state. This is a democratic state run and ruled by the constitution of our country. 2, you must also know that we did an election in the last year's election. We elected wholesomely and pregnantly. Everybody accepted the fact that our legit president is none other than His Excellency, Rais William Samoei Ruto. By coming to Kenya, our very own democratic state, and then sitting on us, it's like you are sitting on us and you are urinating on us, yet you are in our very own land. We are not far from comparing you with the Wazungus who came and grabbed the opportunities we had in our very own land. I want to warn Bana Malema that when you are in Kenya, remain in Kenya as a foreign tourist. Tourists don't go to the level of the way you are doing it. We are not young enough. We are about 60 years in this democracy. We don't want to go that road you are taking us to. We did an election. If in case you can't trace Ruto now, what are you kind of telling us? Why couldn't you say that by the time you are still in South Africa? Why is it that you are coming to sit on us? You are urinating on us. We have not complained. He's having a very good manifesto which must take time. Why do you have to tell us something which is not making sense? Bana Malema, we are warning you that as the youths and we as the youth of this country, we will not allow you. We will deal with you squarely. Yes, we will deal with you. If in case you have 7 balls, we will squeeze them like nothing else. You must respect our president, a legit president, and a legit government run by His Excellency Dr. William Ruto. Yes, you cannot come to our country and discuss and sit on us as if you've married us. We are not married to South Africans. We are not going to be pre-colonized again or post-colonized again by the South Africans, one of them being led by Julius Malema. Go back to your country and sit back and watch as we run this country properly.
Okay, you have talked about Kenya being colonized by the South Africa, which is your own opinion. But I want to he has also alleged that President Ruto welcomed a murderer in court, and that was King Charles too. What can you say about that?
As you all know, that King Charles, the Great Britain, is the country which colonized us way back in the years. You know very well what these people, when King Charles was just a small boy, did to us. As a legit president and as someone of sound mind, when you are visited by any visitor, there is a lot of things it comes with. You cannot discuss and start yelling at your visitor because of atrocities did by his great-great-grandparents. Do we have to go that road? We cannot do that. He had to accept the fact that King Charles is the next in throne and is the one reigning now, the United Kingdom. That's something we cannot run away. He is legit in his own capacity. And as Ruto too, he is a legit president, a figure of unity. He represents us. He did nothing wrong by welcoming the King Charles into this country. As much as some things happened then, there is a way of working on such kind of things to bring peace. We cannot behave like we are behaving in the 17th or 16th or the 12th century when even King Charles himself wasn't there during the colonial rule. Yes.
Okay, away from that, let us now talk about, like you have seen Julius Malema also saying that Ruto has promised Kenya. In fact, the promises he made to Kenyans during his campaign period, he has not fulfilled any promise. What can you say about that?
I want to tell Malema, Malema, you are just in the country 3 hours ago, 5 hours ago, not even 10 hours. Have you been to Homa Bay County, for an example? Have you been to Kisumu? Have you been to Kiambu? Have you gone to the village? Have you gone to the people? Or you've just been given information by people who are against the president of the country, His Excellency William Ruto? For you to make such a decision, you must first of all get out and go deep into the people. Go to the village, get the information. Don't be walking around several men with vehicles when you have the opportunity to go and get information right away from the people.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to get your final shot on this because we're running out of time. The relationship between now Julius Malema and President William Ruto in just 1 minute, because these are people who have been buddies at a time. We saw the leader of EFF from South Africa, that is Julius Malema, telling off Raila Odinga to stop disrupting Kenya. That was at a time that we were having Mandamano in Kenya. Just 1 minute as you talk about the relationship between President Ruto and Julius Malema.
Bwana Malema, this is very clear to you. You are the one who was saying that there is no need of Mandamano, which was just okay. I believe and I feel in my own capacity that you have been coerced by those who are fighting the president to change the tune in every capacity. Even if you are married, you marry a lady today and expect the lady to be pregnant and give birth tomorrow. That is what you are now telling us. Ruto had a manifesto which must take time to be implemented. Yes. For you to come to Kenya and tell us what you've just said, we are not happy as youths of this country. We are not happy as democratic state of Kenya. We are not happy as incoming leaders of this country. Respect our president, respect our constitution, respect our institutions, and respect the democracy we've been enjoying for the last 60 years. Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to talk with you. You have said you are the incoming
Homa Bay County Senator 2027.
Okay.
His Excellency Prof. Kotonde Kotonde.
Okay. Thank you so much. My name is Ojuang Odera and this is Kenya Digital